is not an overnight success. They've been at this thing grinding for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 11 years. You're just seeing them. So they're not an overnight success. But we don't show or talk about those dark years, those broke times, those I ain't got it, I'm about to go negative. I'm just gonna have to take my personal credit to shit so that I can build this business. Nobody
Yeah.
talks about that because we talk about look at how I made it. So if they're serious about being entrepreneurs, if he's serious about being an entrepreneur, and she loves him in that capacity and wants to see their family grow, then get in there and show them what needs to get done. Keep going.
Yeah. Um, so I guess the question when it comes to insurance, I'm pretty sure that there was a way that they could have, figured this out before, right? When you buy a truck or make an investment like this for $20,000, what should you be thinking about when it comes to insurance, Aisha?
That's a great question. I think for me, the insurance, I hope you can hear me clearly, is that
Mhm.
um, it's the business plan you have in place. That's the insurance. Because when you start a business and you're trying to grow that business, you have to have things in place first to begin that business. And even if you have insurance, your insurance sometimes only for disability or illness. It's not because your business didn't do well. That's no such thing. But the business plan is your insurance, making sure that you have things set up properly so that you have the plan B or an exit strategy, right? So that will be the insurance because that will only it comes to play insurance when something really happens to you, not because you lose your business. And if
Mm.
you have your maybe car insurance and the car breaks down, you can fix it, right? Because you have a car insurance. But that is what I would say. You have to have your business plan in place. You have to have plan B and then exit strategy, just in case something happens. So you're not wiping out all your finances because you have a business, right? It takes planning, really.
Okay. So there was nothing that they could have done before this to make sure that the truck would have been to good use, that it's not going to break down, because they could if you have car insurance or truck insurance just in case you run into something, but could they have kind of prepared for some a breakdown?
Yes, absolutely. Because as if you're in the business where it's trucking business, you want to make sure you cover that truck for the highest amount possible. So if anything happens to that truck, it's that you can replace it right away, right? Or you can fix it right away. You want to make sure that you have that in place once you start that business. Because taking a chance and not having the proper coverage, it's difficult because then something happens, you're not able to continue your business because that truck is needed to run the business. So the
Hmm.
first order of business would be, okay, make sure we have full coverage on that truck. It may be an expense that is hard, but it's worth it. So when something
Hmm.
happens, they will restore you back to where you were so you can continue your business.
Hmm.
Can I
Hmm.
can
I
I
love that.
can I ask Aisha a question?
Yeah.
Would this have been one of those situations and scenarios where if they would have had life insurance, they could have withdrawn from their policy to keep them afloat?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
If the insurance was properly funded from the beginning, because you have cash in your life insurance policy, if you have the right one that you plan properly, absolutely, you can take money, you can borrow money, and the money is still growing as the money is in there, and use that money to fix the truck. And then when you get the money back, then you put it back because it's your money. It's
Mhm.
amazing. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's
Do
like
that.
being double insured. You're insuring the car or the truck, but you're also insuring your family's quality of life as we're going
Yeah.
through this process of starting a business.
You got it.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think people
I
are.
was gonna
Yeah, go ahead. I was about to go ahead, Chile, if you want to add, go ahead.